Chetty and Lycan's Horror Party and Massacre. We are on the road to Living Dead weekend at Monroeville Mall. It is 4:23 in the morning because we have about a 5-hour drive, and well, 4.5-hour drive, but Chetty over here likes to stop every few hours.
Hey!
So we have to get up this early. But I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, as you can tell.
And I'm gonna be cosplaying today as the tired as fuck zombie.
See ya.
Pillows! Pillows!
Stay spooky.
Welcome back to Chetty and Lycan's Horror Party Massacre. I'm hoping that we can get through this without me dying on camera with coughing overdosage, because I have been coughing. I've got a cold for the past 2 weeks, but it did not stop me from going to Living Dead weekend.
No, it did not.
You trying to knock the camera over?
And that is one of my favorite actors. He always acts like that. He's the angriest man that ever lived. And he's no longer with us, but he's awesome.
That was her George C. Scott impersonation. Low-key George C. Scott.
Well, I don't want to knock the camera over, so I gotta simmer it down. Simmer it down.
Simmer it down. You gotta calm it down. That's more George C. Scott. He's gotta scream at everybody.
Pretty much.
Anyway, so Living Dead weekend, we're gonna go through a haul, show you what we got. We're gonna show you some clips of what we seen. We're gonna show you a clip of some people we talked to. And we're gonna give you final thoughts at the very end. So let's get right into this shit. This is going to be not what I intended to have as the first thing to show, but this thing is fragile, and shit, I'm going to have to pick it up.
Here, give it to me. This is a Fluffy. This was actually done with a 3D printer, and then the wife actually paints it. But, I mean, without the paw sticking out, I was just like, that's what hooked me. I said, he's mine, he's coming home. I was number 6 to get one. But I got Paul there, and I got another Paul over here.
Yeah, they gave an extra one. Ow. This came from Doodles of the Dead. And they are pretty cool. They had a lot of really wicked cool shit on their table. They did a clock tower from the original Dawn of the Dead on their 3D printer. Thing's fucking amazing looking. Mm. We also picked up from them, I have never seen this before, but the Night of the Living Dead CD audio dramatization. I'd never seen that before, and it was pretty cool. We actually listened to it on the way home. I liked it.
And then he found another audio that I would love to be able to fall asleep to audiobooks, but the one he found after that one kept me awake for the rest of the trip home. So I'm just like, I can't go to sleep because I'm too interested.
But she was quiet, so that was a good thing. I don't remember where we got... Oh, yeah, I remember where we got this guy from. This little guy. We're walking by this guy's table. When we walked by their table this year, she's seeing these guys, and she's saying, "Oh my God, it's so cute. How much? I want to find out how much they are." And I said, "Honey, they're not for sale. The guy pipes right up. Oh, yeah, everything on this table's for sale.
Mm-hmm.
I should have just kept walking. But in any case, I don't know what the hell this thing is. I think this is for like an upcoming movie they got, maybe?
No, it's a children's book.
Oh, yeah? It's a kid's book?
Yeah, remember
Okay.
he gave us the kids' book?
Okay. Well, that's around here somewhere. But we also, and it's around here somewhere, picked up his movie for this backwards thing, Till Death Do Us Part. We watched the trailer for this. He had it playing, and it looks fucking hilarious. Looked hilarious. With swamp creatures and zombies and naked women and I don't even know what. It had naked women in it. I don't even remember what else, but it looks like it's just all over the place, and it looks amazing.
Speaking of naked women and weird stuff like that, I kind of wish I would have bought it just for funny.
No.
But they had Amityville Vibrator there.
No Amityville shit. Except for that Amityville arcade that we'll talk about a little bit later on, because that sounded awesome. Mm-hmm. This is...
How you doing? I'm Newt Wallen of Schlockenoff Films, and I am at the Monroeville Mall in Monroeville, PA, at the Living Dead weekend. I've never been here before. This is like Mecca. As a horror nerd, to get to go to where they filmed Dawn of the Dead, it's like I never thought I'd be there, you know. And yeah, I'm an independent film writer, director, producer, professional sex idiot from the Philadelphia area. I do movie reviews. I do independent films. I'm remaking Plan 9 from Outer Space with puppets. I wrote my first ever comic book, Florida Man Saves Christmas. It's essentially white trash Lovecraft. I'm very, very proud of it. Took it to LA and they were like, nobody knows what Florida Man is. That's an East Coast thing. So I just decided to sell my movie poster collection and do it myself. And I'm making a few independent films. Plan 9, obviously, finishing up Midnight Show, which I've been making for 10 years out of my own pocket. Whenever I could afford to film people or bring people out, and yeah, no, I'm trying to do something with my life. I'm old and I'm tired and I'm sad. Yeah, but I'm excited to check out the Chetty and Lycan YouTube page. I just subscribed to them, and now it gives me something to watch when I'm, you know, cleaning or whatever. I just like to pick up people's YouTube pages and just watch what they think about movies and all that kind of stuff, because I hope that they'll do the same for Schlockenoff Films on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
got this cute little spider with a Jason head. Look!
Did you see he's got knives for hands in his front paws?
No, I did not. So he has apparently knives for hands in his front paws.
All made from pipe cleaners.
That is too cute. And then this one tells me after the fact that he went by their table, I guess whenever we were doing the exit, he likes to go in and take a look one more time in all the rooms. Apparently they had Nemesis from Resident Evil.
He was badass.
And who from Dungeons and Dragons cartoon?
From the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, they had Loth, Demon Queen of Spiders. That was wicked. That was sold out by the time I got back to him. I should have said something in the beginning, because I recognized him, but I went, nah, I couldn't be. Yeah, it was. I asked the guy.
Was it that blue spider that was in front?
No.
Because that's what attracted me to them, with that blue spider in front.
Nope, was not that.
Okay.
She's very happy with her pipe cleaner spider. Let's see what else we got in here. What's this? Oh, this is a can. This is food. This is all the food we have. Spoon. We have some cookies.
The trilogy, Night, Dawn, and Day.
They look like Pop-Tarts. They look like miniature Pop-Tarts, which is pretty fucking cool.
And these, I've actually had these kind of cookies before. Whenever I do my J.R. Ward little book signing, they always have the newest cover on the cookie. That's a pretty damn good cookie.
We had other things like tainted meat, Rice Krispie treats, cake pops, and I have a cupcake upstairs that I have yet to get into. But it's all horror-related looking stuff, and it's the Rice Krispie tainted meat looked just fucking sick. It looked bad.
When I ate mine, it felt like I was eating a piece of raw hamburger. It was that color.
They nailed it.
Mm-hmm. They did great.
The ma'am talked me into getting this cup, and I'm glad she did, because I love Night Riders by George Romero. This is a 40th anniversary ceramic medieval style drinking cup that's not going to get drank out of.
And what's cool about this cup? What's cool about it?
It's number 21.
Out of
I forget.
Out of 100.
Out of 100.
So he's got number 21.
That's gonna be a hard thing to store to display, because I got so many collections of things around here. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'll find a spot. Next up, she picked. I'll let her do this presentation.
So,
Because this was something that she's seen, and she came up with this whole idea, and it's pretty cute. I like it.
and I'll have him do the business card while I get everything.
Well, there's no
out.
point in doing the business cards because it's all going to be backwards. Everyone that watches our videos knows I'm going to put links down below in the description for all the stuff that you're seeing here, or as much of it as I can find.
Whatever. Anyway,
I do.
the first thing which was cool about this is different kind. I want to say she said they were different color nail polishes. But this is a necklace, and depending on how you look at it, it looks partially green, and another way you look at it, it looks like it's blue.
Huh.
But I love that. But this was the thing that I found. They're actually best friend necklaces, but I told her what my idea was, and she's like, oh, that's cute. So I gave it to John. I said, pick a hand. He picked a hand, and he picked antidotes. So basically, he is the antidote to my virus. So I have the virus one. He has the antidote one.
Trust me, I'm going to need the antidote. Because she is infectious. Infectious. I can't get it open. I want to put it on right now.
Okay.
I want the first time for me to be wearing it on camera. Because I love this idea. I think it's pretty cool. And I'm touched by my wife's thoughtfulness. Just don't ask me to put yours on because I am nowhere near as good at doing that. How's it look?
Your beard kind of covers it up, but...
Yeah, it does.
That's all me.
What kind of?
Any. Preferably horror, but any.
Okay, man. This is exciting.
Trauma.
By,
Maybe,
is that Dario?
No, it's a 2017 movie from Chile. It's extremely controversial, probably up there with a Serbian film.
But the soundtrack is amazing.
If you haven't seen The Thing, you're missing out. Yeah.
There you go. Perfect. Peekaboo. All right.
But still, it's there.
Yep. Okay. Now for the person that we spent the most amount of money at their table.
And we always do, and their
Yeah.
family. They are absolutely
I'm just going to let her speak it while I show it.
So we
Let
have,
me see if I can get
for those that are on my Facebook page too, it was Thursday night that they had on two different PBS stations. They had Prince concert, and they had a David Bowie concert. It was one of those concerts where you pay money and while you're watching it, so they're showing the
PBS.
concert. It's PBS. So I was switching back and forth between Prince and David Bowie. So I got David Bowie, and I got Prince. Two of the most amazing male vocalists and that they're up there with the best. I mean, you can both, whenever they sing, you can tell who they are, even if you don't know any of their songs, you know it's them. This is Creighton Duke.
Creighton Duke. Jason Goes to Hell.
This is good old Chief Woodenhead from Creepshow 2. This is Got Your Ghost, Bob.
Halloween.
Good old
Meteor Shit.
And I just find this one, I just love this. I think it's adorable. This is my favorite Leatherface that Barcode has done. I love it. The Saw is family.
The Saw is family.
I said the Saw is family.
You said the Saw is family. Or did she?
He don't know how to hear. Or maybe he just has a listening problem. He is a man.
Excuse me?
Bruiser.
George Romero flick. Very underrated. Very little talk about Bruiser.
And then, like I said, we're back to Prince.
We're not back to Prince. That is a print that she bought for one of her friends.
My trainer at work. I call her my supervisor because that's basically what she is. And this, my mom tickled me, but I won't say what she said. But my mom's favorite is Prince. She thinks that's adorable. This is Queen. And I can hear this Prince. I can hear him singing I Want to Break Free, which is my favorite Queen song of all time. And, of course, this being Pride Month, some of these prints I bought specifically for Pride Month because they're donating to Hunters Against Hate.
Yep.
And I love, Dr. Frankenfurter, so I got Frankenfurter, Bowie, and Queen.
I don't know if you get anything else from... Oh, yeah, you did. I'll let you get that out.
And then, of course, from Barcode, I already have this print, and I have this button. And, in fact, this was... what's funny about this, and I just realized this right now, because I realize things after the fact, because I'm one of those thinkers.
She's slow.
No, I just think a lot. My first time I ever met him, my first print from him was the Thing Head. My second print from him was Cthulhu. And this is something new he's doing. They're already framed. And they're signed by him. And nice border around. But this is going to be at my work. This is my little work Cthulhu. And it's, perfect size to have on your desk. It's, like I said, it's already framed. So you can have it, anywhere. Table, wall, whatever.
Yep. That's pretty cool. All right. Is that all in there? You know what I noticed about this print just now? If you look at the wings, the membrane part of the wings is slightly translucent so you can see the print underneath, while I don't even know what you would call that, the whatever. See it? You can see through the wings.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes,
I never caught that piece before.
And then, of course, as soon as I get there, we go straight to Barcodes, because that's my family. And I got Ashley a moth from Queekbee, Kauai. And because she likes, I like moths, and so I got last year for all my buddies moths, and found out she likes moths too, and she got me a Mothman. And she found at the convention, and she gave it to me.
Another plush that's going to help push me off the bed. I think we have now
4 plushies.
Four. Are you sure it's only 4? 4 plushies on a bed that I have to stay out of the way of.
Yep, we have 2 cryptids, because we have the Frogman, and we have, Grafton Monster. We have that in bed. We have this in bed now, and so now we have actually 3 cryptids, and we have from Creepy Kauai, we have one of her demons in the bed with us. So, yeah, I have plushies.
We have got... I was walking around doing my filmage, getting the last minute shots, and someone comes up and taps me on the shoulder, and it's some girl that's got black eyes saying, we're making a vampire movie here. Okay. Thank you very much.
Hi.
And good old Severin Films was there. Stace Lycan went back and picked up a couple movies for us, unbeknownst to moi. And we have got Dario Argento's Wax Mask, which I have never seen that. And Dario is always a favorite in this household, especially his earlier work.
Oh, yes.
Hopefully his newer stuff is just as good. We got The Changeling with George C. Scott.
Yep.
And we have it on a, what is it, 4K? Or just a Blu-ray?
I don't know.
Looks like just Blu-ray. That's a great movie. If you've never seen that one, great movie. And something new, neither one of us has seen this. This is Feed the Light. A hypnotic, dreamy experience. It's impossible to avoid comparisons with Eraserhead. Oh, dear.
What grabbed my attention was, let me find it.
I've never seen Eraserhead.
Inspired by equal parts H.P. Lovecraft and David Lynch. David Lynch! David Lynch!
Not a big fan of David Lynch.
I am.
But that Critter.
I like critters.
Go ahead.
Funny thing about this, and I'll let him have his say afterwards. This is one of those movies I probably haven't seen all the way through, except for the newest one. And I love the I love the creature more than the movie.
Yeah. She's not a fan of the movie at all, but she loves the critter. A couple other interesting things with this. This was something that our buddies Horror Hub were selling at their table. It's made by this 6inthemorning.com. That's what this is. Put a link down below. But Horror Hub had it. They recognized us right off the bat. We recognized them because we recognized their dog. They had their doggy there again this year.
They have a Chihuahua Yorkie mix.
And it was awesome.
Yes.
They also, for this critter, they had a bloody variant. Well, we got the bloody variant. They had a normal one, and they had a glow-in-the-dark one. So that was pretty cool. Right across from the barcodes, critters are making a comeback. They had a guy that was selling a big critter. I mean, he's probably about like the size of, bigger than her head. Plus, they had 3 puppets. One we seen walking around the mall. Actually, it wasn't.
I don't think it was a critter plushie, but it was.
It was a critter plushie that was walking around the mall on some guy's arm. Wasn't the same one as what was being sold, but the guy's going up the elevator, and I'm watching him trying to figure out what the fuck he's got on his arm. And he's watching me, and he turns ahead and at us. It was so fucking cool. People at horror conventions really are fun people. Most of the time. Mm-hmm. That's what I love about the horror community. Most of the time, we're pretty fucking cool.
And everybody thinks, oh, we're going to hell, we're going to hell. And we're part of the cool thing about horror people or horror fans.
What?
I'd like to say we don't judge like everybody else judges. We're more open to understanding people and not saying, oh, you're strange or you're different, so you're an outcast. We don't think like that. We love everybody, I like to think.
You gonna cry?
Nope.
Sheesh. Can't even do a video without that. All right, next up, I'm actually going to talk a little bit about this gentleman that we seen there. Shock and Awe Pictures or Films. I'm that. Pictures? Productions? Shit. Schlock and Awe Films. That guy was the coolest new guy that we've met at a convention. Very nice, very talkative, got some crazy fucking ideas. One of the things he had at his table that we purchased was this comic. This is... I dropped it! Fuck! This is Florida Man Saves Christmas. And the writer of this book put all of his money into it. He sold off his entire movie poster collection to get that made. And I haven't dug into it yet, but it looks fucking great. It's also got some good movies coming up on the horizon. One of them is Plan 9 from Outer Space, done by puppets.
With nothing but puppets!
I can't wait for that. That's going to be fucking awesome. He has got this midnight show coming, which this looks fucking awesome as well.
Wait till you see the next poster, though. Wait.
Hang on. Here is another version of the midnight show. You see Ron Jeremy over here.
But wait.
The one print that I fell in love with out of... I don't know why this print just sticks with me. It's fucking awesome. I would have been very disappointed if I couldn't have had. I was not disappointed that we didn't get any celebrity autographs. I would have been very disappointed if I could not get this poster. River Mummies. I don't know what it is. That just screams to me. Awesome. Awesome. I love this.
We love it so much we're actually going to get it filmed. Or filmed. Framed.
Yeah, definitely. And when the blood begins to flow, horror waits for you around every bend. That is just awesome. He's also got a movie that he is in the works called Frankenstein Planet. Now, we are definitely going to put a link below for his YouTube channel as well as his Facebook page. And I don't know if he has I'll put as many links down below as I can for this company and this gentleman. That guy's fucking cool as shit. I loved him. He was very sweet. Best of luck to you, man. And check out his Paperboy 3 The Hard Way trailer. I watched it this morning. It is so fucking funny. There were so many things that this guy said at his table that just resonant. They hit me the right way, man. Like when he talked about the video game Polybus, it just click. And when he talked about Italian ripoff movies, click. I can't wait to see what this guy has in store for the world.
Yeah, John found a friend.
Yes, he was awesome. I found another friend, too. I actually got 2 friends. I wanted this last year at the show, and I passed on it. I'm happier than shit they had it again this year. This is my most favorite purchase of the show. It's my George Romero plushie. And he's blood splattered. And they only made 5,000 of them. And I know that's a lot, but I've got one of them and I'm happy with it.
And he's going to be in the bed too.
No, he's not going into bed. I don't even know if I'm going to take him out of the wrapper, to be honest.
But he can't breathe in there.
Going back to this little booger here, this guy, when she said children's book, there's the children's book. Snuggle. That is pretty cool. Very cool. I'm trying to wrap things up here.
Here, put this in your mouth. Cookie!
That's a mighty fine cookie. Talk about that while I chew.
This is that movie that we picked up from his table, Till Death Do Us Part. And you can see there's a stripper on a pole on there. So that is awesome.
It's
And
a
this
love
is-
story guaranteed not to suck.
But shouldn't you do sucking in love stories?
Hey! No pornography. Amityville vibrator, shouldn't you suck? God! Get your mind out of the gutter.
And it says extended director's cut. Extended.
All right, that's enough out of you. See the version not seen in theaters. Hell yeah. Last thing we got, and I mentioned that we didn't get any celebrity autographs. We had the intention to, but unfortunately it just didn't pan out that way. The big hope was to get a Night of the Living Dead poster, 11 by 17 poster with the cast member sign, because that's who was there. But one celebrity was too expensive. I mean, $80 for your item, that's a bit too much, I think. One celebrity wasn't taking selfies at her table. If I'm going to pay all that money for an autograph, I'd like to get a picture with you too. And that's part of the package deal for me, man. With 2 celebrities off the table right there, we decided, fuck it. This will just be a shop and visit show. So, the last thing we got, this is actually something that I found when I was wandering around filming. These are amazing. I don't even remember who did these. I really don't. But they're magnets. But look at that. That is fucking cool as shit. I love that. It's so goddamn detailed too. It's fucking awesome.
And you can see the size of this. You can see the size of this. This is not heavy at all. I mean, I'm not going to put it on my refrigerator because I want to let it be more, put it on something that's more stable because I don't want this falling. But if I wasn't so paranoid and if there was no such thing as bad luck, we wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
So
I got this from the same people. Gotta get my zombie. Gotta get my zombie. George Romero is the godfather of zombies, but this guy right here is, I love this zombie. This is my second favorite zombie next to George Romero zombies. And I got one for Lycan.
And everybody knows that this has a special place in my heart. I mean, it was my first barcode commission. I love the original. The remake, I liked who was in the remake. And I'm open to the next remake that they're having with, Barlow.
That's what attracted me to these things. And he was only $10. For all that detail and workmanship on that, that's a fucking deal. And then I seen the other two. The other two were $20 because they're like twice the size. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. But the Barlow, that's what grabbed my attention as I was going through filming along. We had a great time at Living Dead Weekend. We reconnected with our barcode buddies. We met some new buddies. We got some great video footage that's in this video of two folks shambling towards us as the zombies. They were there last year dressed as Ernie Cockenbrewer and Tina from Return of the Living Dead. They are awesome folks. And yeah, Living Dead Weekend is always a great time. I mean, you can't go wrong with a convention inside the Dawn of the Dead Mall. I don't care what they call it. It's the Dawn of the fucking Dead Mall, and you can't go wrong.
Plus, I wish every convention would do this. I mean, I've been going to conventions myself longer than me and him have been together. We're getting ready to celebrate almost a decade and a half. And I've been
You
going
make it sound like it's so long. God.
I've been going to conventions since, I want to say, 2001. And this convention, you know, it's in a mall, so it's roomy. One of the things I loved about this, we did not get tickets in advance, but we were in line. They opened the lines at 10, and they opened the line on time. Opened it on time. We were probably the 20th person in line, and I think we got in after 10 minutes of it opening. The They were able to move through the line. They were organized. They were quick. Horror Hound, Steel City. Oh, God, Lord.
Oh, God, Lord.
I could rant about them for the rest of my life and still
Now,
find something to
don't get
rant
us
about.
wrong. We enjoy Horror Hound and the big conventions like Scarefest, Horror Hound. The first Steel City was packed pretty good, but we liked it.
It was great.
But these conventions, for us, the smaller conventions are better. These guys have gotten big. They've gotten, for lack of a better term, powerful. And that's great. They get a shit ton of guests. They get a shit ton of celebrities. They get a shit ton of vendors. But for me, I like the smaller ones because they're not so crowd unfriendly, I guess, for lack of a better term. They've got the ability to space out more and spread things, and they've got room to grow. These big guys, Steel City, Horror Hound, they don't have room to grow anymore. And I understand that it's going to cost more money for these conventions to move to a larger venue. It's going to cost them more, which in turn is going to make us pay more. I get it. But we like our smaller conventions. And all in all, out of all the smaller conventions, Living Dead Weekend is my personal favorite.
Yes.
It's very well put together. It's in the greatest place of all time. And if you're done with the convention, you can go see the Night of the Living Dead Cemetery. You can go see the Creep Show House. You can go see the Dawn of the Dead Airport. You can go see Buffalo Bill's house. You can go and see the Crazies Post Office. It's just such an iconic area that there's no going wrong, man.
And it's beautiful scenery. It's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and you get lost very easily. And if you take a wrong turn, be prepared to drive an extra fucking half hour.
But the coolest thing that we saw after the convention?
Lemonade.
A lemonade stand.
That was awesome.
It had the best lemonade I ever had.
Little girl sitting out there with her mom. Genuine lemonade stand. A glass of lemonade, $1. We drove 5 minutes to get around the block to get back to her to buy a lemonade, and it was magic.
Yes.
Oh my God. I was so nostalgic at that point, and I never even lived around having lemonade stands. Amazing. Great time, guys. If you get a chance to go and see it, do so. If you get a chance, like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the shit that I'm posting below in the description. Check out some of those other channels. Check out some of these vendors. Buy some spooky shit, for God's sake. Support these people and just stay fucking spooky.
I like it spooky.
I want to thank you. Anything you want, you just name it.